Well, when did it? Wait a minute. Whoa. When did I hit 7? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When did I hit 756? Oh no. Oh god, when did I go back to 756? Well, looks like there's no giveaway this stream. Unless I got very, very lucky. But yeah, that ain't good. I wasn't on that long, was I? When was my last stream? 4 days. 4 days ago. Dang. Okay, can I fix my audio real quick? We're gonna fix the volume. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna add this server and people are gonna oh, don't do it. Oh, we do it in the news, yeah. Boop boop. I'm gonna wait a bit to open this, even though I know exactly what it is. I know. I've been waiting to open this. I know what it is. I got it days ago, and I've just had this little notification here waiting. I hope they sent it, because I'd be so screwed if they didn't, and I can't prove it. Imagine they didn't send it, or they sent the wrong. I want them send it this time. Bro, I don't have to trade for this, thank God. Trade me. You would do that crazy lowball me like 2 seconds ago. I was honestly with that lowball, you just genuinely probably don't know what that item is worth. There's no way you would be that cruel. It's not like a famous item, but it's worth a bit more than you. Hey, welcome back. Bro, I was at like 60 something. We're a bit back. We've retreated. I thought it'd been like a month. It's been 4 days. But doesn't matter. Hopefully y'all aren't just here for giveaways, right? Wink. As if y'all here for me, right? Please say right. Please say right. Please, I pick. No, I'm kidding. I am the last. What does that say? I am the last albino rhino. Please give me close to it. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Right? That actually is a little funny. Kind of scummy to use that, but it's a little. Yeah, we can prevent the extinction of the white rhino by giving this dude rares on Animal Jam. Someone's doing it! Who does it? You know. Well, I'm weird, because, like, I didn't. Thanks. They got something. It probably was like a necklace or something. What, you? Oh my god, I read that very wrong. I can't say how I read that because I'll get in trouble, but I read that very wrong. Oh my god. It scared me. Did you just say... Oh, give me more close, please. Oh, they just left. I thought they were... So give me more rare. Give that man a spike. The only way you can revive the white rhino. And they're not extinct, so. I mean, partially it's just 2 girls. I know her. I think there's like 2 girls left and their mother and daughter. It's very sad. But that's not the point. There's not much we can really... I saw a PSA from like the 80s warning, like, don't let these guys go extinct. And then they kind of are going to very soon. I actually don't know their lifespan, but the mass male died. Why do I know that? That's like just a weird thing to know, and I do know that. Okay. But anyway, I got a gift a way back ago, and I hope it's... Oh, thank God. Bro, I didn't open it. I know what it is. I watched the stream. I got something from a stream, and I wanted to open it on stream because it's something. It's not like a headrest or anything. Don't get excited. But this is not a stream gift at all. This was from a stream. You can tell because it's creativity, and I'm not that famous. Yeah, I watch her sometimes. I happen to be watching. She was doing long ways. I'm like, well, why not? And I don't have to trade for Please Be What It... Oh, thank God. Bro, there was like a part of me that was going to be scared that she screwed up. And my part was she was going to screw up and send me the wrong thing, and I didn't check because I wanted to do it for stream. So I wouldn't be able to fix it. I would have to, like, somehow prove to her. But yes, I get to have my outfit again. I had this outfit of, like, my basic headdress fox, right? Your buddies, I don't know if I'm buddies with creatine. I don't think I am. But I get to have my pink long headless fox back. I'm never going to use it, but I want to have it. Here we go. Yes, I know. I was so paranoid, bro. I was like, I hadn't really thought about that until I started streaming. I'm like, wait, what if she screwed up? Which is a really weird thing to worry about because I watched her send it to me. Like, I literally watched it happen. Bro. I'm very, very, I have to double, triple check. That might be a sign of something, but that's not the point. Basically, like, for example, if you've been here, like, when I get, like, a giveaway, I double check every single time that the person that I'm giving it to, even if I copy paste the username, I still say, make sure this is you. I almost screwed it up one time, and then I will never screw it up again. Thankfully, I didn't send the prize to the person. That would have been really, bro. I gotta stop. What is my mind? I gotta stop reading that way. I cannot. I would trade. I'm not trading right now. I just pretty much want to go to a quick stream because I wanted to prove I'm not dead. I've been like, well, I would say I'm busy. I just went to see My Chemical Romance. Let's be so for real. That's what I did yesterday. I didn't sleep the night before. I couldn't. That's kind of sad. I couldn't. So I had to leave at 12. We were leaving early to get food because it was a drive. We ended up leaving 2:30 p.m. But we still actually were quite early because we just went straight down there. And I pretty much put the playlist on for the car. Yes, I put the playlist on for the car and just out. I'm like half asleep trying to like directions ready. I'm not the one driving. Don't worry, I wasn't driving tired. Hello, welcome. And I'm good. I'm telling the story of how I did not drive tired. Don't worry, I was not the one driving. I pretty much put the playlist on. I didn't hear a single one. I was out from there to about to enter the venue. I got woken up because we were in the city, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't remember the entire drive. I was out. And I also, I was fine for the concert. Adrenaline, kept me up. And then pretty much slept like, and then we had an event in item tracking, so I had to do that. I'm glad I signed up for it, but I'm not sick. Maybe I am. I don't know. I don't think I am. I'm supposed to drive like 2.5 hours. Dude, I think I have a deeper voice for a girl. It's just the thing I have. Maybe I'm sick. I don't know. I was around a lot of people, so who knows? But bro, we were like really packed in there. It was comfortable, but at the same time, we had seats. Thankfully. God, I could never. My legs were going numb by the end. My legs were going numb. I'm like trying to like wiggle my toes so I don't lose feeling in my legs when I have to, walk out when the show ends. They go a long time. God, they did such a good job. Sorry, I can talk about them all day. Yeah, my voice is a little deep for a girl. I remember I was a little subconscious about it when I was like 13. Which I didn't think I had hit my full voice at 13, but like, like teenagers and all that, they're like young teens, they're like very subconscious. Join, yes, thank you. It's a familial thing. I remember people who know me on Discord always think I'm non-binary. Like I remember I was, I type a bunch, and my profile was not very gendered either way. I don't know who genders their profile, but like I use purple. My hair color is purple. Will always be purple. Has been purple. Purple is the superior color. That is the only fact. And yes, I know my username is Pinkie Pie AG. It's because I was a My Little Pony fan when I made it. Yeah, I was little. I was 9. I was on AJ early though. I could have had a cool name, and I didn't. I was on AJ like very early, like not very early. 2013 is pretty early, and I collect ice skates, and they're really expensive. And I was on Animal Jam when they were in stores, and I didn't buy them. I spent a light pink headdress worth on one of them. I could have had them all. That still kills me inside. I do. I was like, am I gonna get a light pink headdress or not? And I went for that. I'm never trading them because man, I couldn't even get like half of what they're worth probably. Bro, I spent so much on those damn ice skates. Oh, I don't care. I can swear. I'm an adult. I'm 21. Who cares? I've dropped BFM on stream. For those of the person doing like an 18 plus stream, Animal Jam, and I was like, I'm gonna talk. And I don't think I've sworn on stream that much in my entire life. I was only in for like 3 minutes, but I was like, oh, I actually swear quite a lot in real life. I try not, I would say not like my parents, but like, when I was like talking to my friends, oh, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I would have my wash. I never actually had the mouthwash out with soap. I don't think people do that anymore. I didn't swear when I was a kid, though. I distinctly remember being like 8, and I didn't really know. Thank you. I don't know what. I can't say the words here, but there were some inappropriate words that I don't think I really understood what they meant. It was. But I remember trying to, like, get a rise out of my mother, which. My poor mother. I was like 8 years old, saying it was. I wasn't allowed to say sucks at all. Even I had to say stinks. So I said sucks, and that was like a big gasp. And then I can't say the next part, but it was a bit worse than sucks. And she like the gasp, like I had just committed murder. I don't think I even knew what it meant. Use your imagination. Use your imagination. It was something I should not have been saying, especially as a little child. I don't think I knew what it meant. I just knew it was a bad word you weren't supposed to say. I was a dumb kid, man. I literally, I think one time I almost got killed for a plushie. I was, walking in my little toy Jerry. He's a giraffe. I still have him. He's still in perfect, really good condition, and he's from like 2008. I was sick, and like I had a surgery, and they gave me a free plushie because I was little. And I named him Jerry. I didn't know how to spell giraffe, so I assumed giraffe was J. It's spelled Jerry with a J because I thought giraffe was spelled with a J. It's actually it. I think the plushie itself's probably. I looked at the tag. It's a little older, but I got it as an 8. The only problem is his neck. The stuffing in his neck's a little thin. That's it. But I used him a lot. I almost died for him because when I was like 6 or something, little kid, I was out going somewhere with my mom and I brought my plushie. And we were crossing the road and I accidentally dropped my plushie. And instead of saying, "Hey mom, can I get my plushie?" I think I'm gonna go and get it. Thankfully, the light was still red. But I pretty much just, and I'm little enough where like, at this point I'm little enough where a car would not see me if I bent down. I pretty much just ran right in front of it to get the plushie. I got the plushie. Mom probably had a heart attack. But obviously I'm still here. I don't know if it would have killed me, but it would have hurt. And yeah, I was not the smartest on that. I used to just, I think my favorite was, when I was little, I went to Disney World, like 4. This is also when I was 4. I was a dumb child. I was told, to stay with dad. Guess dad wasn't paying attention, because he was, I'm not trying to diss my dad here. And his parent would do this. He's just talking to some dude. And mom went out to the car to get whatever, it doesn't really matter. I followed her through the parking lot. On my own, 4-year-old kid waddling down the parking lot. And I was like, "Hey, mom!" And she's like, "What are you doing?" I mean, I don't remember, this is a story I was told. She's like, "What are you doing here?" On my own, might I add. And I was absolutely dumb enough to follow someone who said, "Hey, you want some candy?" Sure! I absolutely would have. The fact that I was not kidnapped and or murdered at some point is just a miracle. I was absolutely dumb enough that I would have absolutely been like, "Yeah, sure. I like puppies." My voice there, what happened there? I was trying to like a high voice for like babies, but it kind of cracked. Okay, let's talk about animals. Ooh, jag. Dirty face. Whoa! I didn't see that coming. Whoa. Okay, I gotta fix the top stream gifter because that stream's over. Now you're the top stream gifter. What is your Animal Jam and or username? You want YouTuber username? I'm gonna guess. I think I know who it is because you said lol. Actually no. Who was it? And please be honest. I can't prove it if your username's not the same. Just be honest. I can't prove who it is. Okay, thank you. I'm not. Okay, yeah. Like I said, if your username's not the same, I can't prove anything. So your Amway username or YouTube username on the top stream gifters? Because actually, I just realized you're top all gifters with that. Hold on. Let me see which long wristband. I think you'd be. Yeah, I think you're probably tied with 4 at this point. Yeah, yellow long wrist is out, unfortunately, but you are tied for 4th. It's the same in it's around the same in Den betas. Yeah, nah, it's fine. My usernames. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I actually arachnophobia, pretty bad arachnophobia. I can like see the, like I can see like videos and pictures and I'm fine, but like, bro, there's a spider in the house. I'm having maybe not that bad, but I remember one time, I think I've told a story, there was a wolf spider in my kitchen, which is the biggest spiders we get here. I don't live in a very big spider area, but these guys are big. And I was just casually going in my kitchen. My dogs are in the kitchen, because they stay in there at the time. Now this dog is no longer with us, but he was an old golden who was completely oblivious to everything, and probably where the spider came in on from. Honestly, we don't know if he probably crawled in when we had the door open for the dogs, or maybe he was hanging out on his fur and we didn't see him. Maybe he was like on the other side of us and he just plopped down because he was on by his paw, completely oblivious to this giant thing near his paw. I walk in, I see it, I screech like a banshee and run to the couch to have a panic attack. My dad's in the kitchen as well. He doesn't see it and he's like, "What are you? Oh my god!" Like it was this big spider, and she's like, "That is a big spider." And I'm over in the couch, which is in another room, having a panic attack, hyperventilating. Yes, it was that bad. Because I guess just the spider even being... Okay, I forgot I got to type. Today's date is the 10th of August. My god, 2025, I am old. Anyway. But yeah. Mom's out in another room. She comes back after hearing me scream. Because when your child randomly screams... I didn't scream spider, I just screeched. And ran. Funsies. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, what does the funsies mean? Bro, I just put you on. You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, well, I think that would be, I think you just got yourself to 3rd. Hold on. I'd say you got yourself to, yeah, you got yourself to 3rd, because even the orange long wrist and the black shorts probably would have been. Yeah, I don't think you've hit. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Oof. 4. So you're gonna go. Hold on, my brain is not smart enough for this. Boop boop. 4. Anyway, finish spider story. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by doing the top gifters. First place, it's in the description. It's big. The first place was an orange long collar, an orange short. This guy gave me the whole orange set. Rare nerds and 45k gems. It's a lot. I don't expect anyone to beat it, honestly. And that's not asking. That's not asking. I mean, if you want it, that's fine. But like, I'm just saying, I'm not like, come on. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I gotta get it down. Okay, I usually do the items listed and not in. Every time I do plus, I get, like, you can get plus, it'll, like, it's like the @ and I keep people pop up. Anyway. My god, it's almost, I'm not ready for school, man. It's college. I mean, college wasn't bad last time. Oh, no, I almost got that. Alright, bro, I'm probably end up using one of those to give away, but I might keep one of the others. I'm probably gonna keep the black long wrist, but the blue short wrist. Wait, do I have a good short wrist for this? I already have the good short wrist. Okay, I don't have to use that one then. Bro, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I don't really use black long. Isn't it like the... Oh, nope. I don't want to hit the headdress. I might try to go for a short... No, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping some wrists. You know, I get to keep some wrists, you know? I can't give everything away. So, yeah. Also, I've said this before. I have the right to do whatever I want with any prizes. So, like, if you see it in, like, a shop, don't get mad. I appreciated it. It's just sometimes I'll use it for diamonds. Sometimes I'll use it for prizes and giveaways. Because I've had people say, oh, use this to give away. I'm like, I'm probably not going to. It was, like, something really good. It was, like, a good long. It was, like, a long or something. And I'm like, uh, I don't think that's gonna happen. Sorry, I confess. I usually do a battle long every 50, but, I still haven't decided yet which one I'm doing. Collector's shop. You better have an actual collector's shop, because, oh, I know you. You actually have a good shop. But I can see what you've added. Is that actually worth something, that blue pirate couch? I think there was an item token giveaway for it. Ooh. Yeah, I always spend my diamonds at collectors. That's why I never have any. Looking for a specific stack of books, but I don't. I mean, unless they're willing to take, like, a ridiculous low ball, and I can't. I'm gonna go teacups. I have, like, a few sets I planned on finishing, and after that, I'm done collecting. They're small sets. Except for Star Rugs. I want to do Star Rugs, but I am not ready for Star Rugs yet. Probably gonna do teacups and teapot. Are those the real ones or the fake ones? Because they made the surfboards, but, like, they have a bite out of them, and those are, like, people use that to scam sometimes. I'm not saying this person's a scammer. I'm just saying, like, I appreciate learning about trees, but this is a pain having them be their scientific name, because no one's gonna know this. They're gonna know this tree, not the scientific name. Like, for anyone who collects those trees, they're screwed. Unless they're scientists or total nerds. Like me. I'm not a science. I'm more of a history nerd than anything. Bro, I could tell you, like, weird crap about English history, but I couldn't tell you a thing about. I was never a good math. I wasn't good at math. They put me in, like, advanced math in middle school, which was a mistake. I mean, I did well, but, like, and then they were like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing this, and they kept me normal math. Oceania. Oceania, I picked a little bit of Spanish. Yes, 1.5 million. I'm not from Oceania, no. Oceania, do you mean a continent? I'm an American, of course. I just know English history because I study it. I'm interested in. I've actually even never left the country. It's crazy. Good old US of A. I am related to a historical figure, though, and I will flex that until the day I die. It's not really one people usually flex, but I'm gonna flex it anyway. Bro, it's okay. I found this out when I was, like, 14. My mom knew this since, like, the 90s. I didn't care. I didn't. Maybe she told me. Well, okay, this is. I have to specify who it is. It's Aaron Burr. And my mom probably told me at some point, but before the musical Hamilton, I didn't care because I didn't know who he was. My mom probably told me before that, but I was little and I didn't know. My defense, I was 11 when the musical came out. You know, un poco, not a lot, not nearly enough to talk in it, and I am not embarrassing myself. I can read and write it better than I can speak, probably. I'm not, like, fluent by any means, or even close. I can read and write it a little bit. My speech is. I'm not gonna swear in Spanish. Because people are gonna. Bro, I almost swore again. Yeah, you can. That's one of the things, like, if you know a different language, you can't really. Like, sometimes fun knowing languages, being able to swear in other languages and knowing no one will catch you. I remember my Spanish class, we weren't supposed to swear, but she said if we swear in Spanish, she won't be as mad. Which wasn't a problem, because my Spanish class, nobody cared. Nobody cared. I felt so bad for her. She was the first year Spanish teacher in our school, and everyone took it as a joke. Like, nobody took that class seriously, except for, like, me and, like, 2 other kids. She loved us to pieces. She was very nice. I'm probably gonna have to write her for my letter of if I no maybe I don't know. I'm even debating writing her for the letter of recommendation I have to do eventually. Yeah. No, it wasn't just Spanish class. It was other things. But, like, she I say well in that class. I did really well in that class. She there was an advanced Spanish too. I asked not to be put in it, and she put me in it by accident. And because I didn't ask to be put in it, I didn't get the over summer homework assignment. But because I was in the class, I went in. They were like, "Where's yours?" I'm like, "What? I didn't get this." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so embarrassed. And then nope, it wasn't my fault. Thankfully, I was a little embarrassed. I'm definitely the nerd kid. I was a nerd in high school, like the history nerd, the everything nerd. Did well in school and all that. until, some things happen. But before that, solid white bear, does it say, I thought it said 465 diamonds. I was like, you're crazy, man. But 65 diamonds is a lot. I feel that. I feel that. I hate being sick, bro. I Is it strep or just a regular sore throat? I'm not good sick. I am a whiner. It's funny because I was a sickly kid, but nowadays I get a cold and the world ends. I believe some people call it man flu. Yeah, I'm not good at being sick at all. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, the Aaron Burr thing. Not direct descendant. He has direct descendants, but not one of them. Um, through a servant. I don't think she was a slave. I've never seen her set as a slave. Not mine though. I'm a cousin. First cousin a much times removed from my sixth great grandmother or something. It's cool. It's kind of one of those things that people. And before the musical Hamilton, no one would have given a crap. Let's be so for real. Maybe some people would have, but most people wouldn't have cared. She knew way before the musical though. She knew in the 90s. My mom's into genealogy and she finds a bunch of stuff. And she saw some document mentioning not gonna say it. I could say that. No, not gonna say the name. It's not like it's my last name. I can say this because it's not my surname. We lost a surname centuries ago. It's not my last name. I can say this, but it's like a first cousin. And I said, this lady, first cousin of Vice President Aaron Burr. She's like, oh, that's cool. She thought that was cool. And then I probably was told at some point. Maybe I was told as a kid, but I didn't really care. And then, of course, the Hamilton came out. And then magically I cared. And funnily enough, I had a friend who was a huge fan of the musical. I don't think I ever told him. I guess I had never bothered to tell him. He'd be mad. I have my own opinions on that fight, and I'm slightly biased, but bro, if you knew. Anyway, hello, welcome. I get I do that a lot. I'm not trying to. No, I won't do that. I was gonna say I sometimes get on rambles and rants and just go off into little tangents. So yeah, I'm not the greatest streaming wise, but I try. I try. I haven't done anything Animal Jam related. I've just yapped for 27 minutes. My god. Let's play a minigame or something. I always play long shot because it's easy to do and I can just yap. I'm 14 away from a giveaway because a bunch of people unsubbed, I guess, in the 4 days that I wasn't active. 4 days, my dude. I don't even stream daily or anything. I guess I just got on. It's fine. It happens. I don't remember what I was at. I was past 760 because I did a 760 giveaway, so I was probably 761. That's not that bad. 5 losses. My guess. I don't think I was seven. I don't think I was close to the 770. Oh no, that's not good. But yeah, I'm a huge history buff, man. I also do during blood. Oh, I faint. I don't. I actually kind of like blood draws. Call me weird, but I like watching it. I like watching the go in a tube. I like it. Except I have really lame veins just because I was a little sickly kid, got a lot of IVs. So it's always a pain to actually get it. Because then usually they gotta call in the second dude. That's how you know. There's one guy that was really, really good at my mom's hospital. That was really good. He'll talk to you and then done. Why didn't even know you stuck me if you weren't watching? He's incredible. I don't know where he is, but he was really good. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was really good. Anyway, but usually what happens is they get the first person out there. He does it for a while. Then they get the second person. The second person usually can do it. I've never had the second person screw up. Usually they get the first person, he or she, usually, honestly, let's be so real, it's usually a guy. Usually it's the guy, and then they get the girl to do it, the girl does it. Nothing against guys in medical care, but that's just, I don't know, it just is. I don't use any guys in medical care here. The odds are very slim because there's an Animal Jam stream. If you're old enough to be a doctor, you're probably not playing Animal Jam. Not doctors. You know what I mean. Anyway, but yeah, I was gonna say history, and then some guy said blood draws, and I got the. Oh, I'm a major history nerd. Like, bro, I will go off about historical figures that I feel deserve better. Okay, I don't know why I got that. That was very, very generous of the game, I guess. My voice sounds deeper than usual. What? There we go. Okay, if I can get like a 300 right now. Oh. Oh, this could be big. That's not enough. That's gonna still be a lot. Yeah. Hi, welcome, Tina. I said Tina. I shout out Tina because she's been here a long time. I think I was like 300, 200 subs when she first showed up. When I started like streaming, she was like one of the first people to get here. Cause for a while I had a really crappy internet, like really crappy. Like I'd do like an hour-long stream and like 10 minutes would post. But for example, let's see my hold on, zoom out real quick. Yoop. Yoop. Let's like see my total subs like this time, August 31st, 2022, I had 108 subscribers. Wow. This is weird. I still have no idea how this happened. I had a weird experience where, like, in 1 month, I went from 165 to 277. And then, weirdly enough, I still have no idea how it happened. Like, I got, like, 100 or something subs in one day. And I thought for sure it was sub bots, but they weren't because they stayed. I have no idea how that happened. I still don't. It's still a mystery. But yeah, this time 3 years ago, I had like not even 110 subs. Dang. 2022 was, oh my god, 2022 was 3 years ago. I don't like that. I don't like that fact at all. Once I started like streaming, it really picked up. Like right around, I want to say like here-ish is where I started probably. And then boom. And now we're here. That's absolutely not the sounds that I don't know what I was doing there. I can do Forgotten. Oh, I had a weird experience in Forgotten Desert, by the way. I got 2 of the exact same item in the same Forgotten Desert. I still don't know how. It wasn't back to back, but it was like I got like the green gem was that crossbow or something, and then we opened another one. And it was the same exact crossbow. I was like, what? I've never had that happen. Bunny eat. Bunny ate bread. Seriously, Bunny ate bread. Feels very sick. Give clothes to survive. Can I give them like a necklace? How dare you use sweet bunny? I love bunnies. How dare you use bunny against me? I had a rabbit named Alabella when I was a kid. Oh, come on. Can bread? I don't know. Can bunnies? I don't think bunnies can eat bread. I haven't. I mean, this bunny died when I was like 10. The bunny's been gone a while. I was little. I had a really cute little. I had a cat who was like really close with the bunny. He died young. That was fun. That was the day before my birthday. That was fun. Anyway, yeah, have fun at school on your birthday, kid. Anyway, I didn't go to school that day, obviously. I'm not telling a depressing story. My point is this cat and this bunny were like besties. He would like stick his tail in the cage and she would like paw at it. And then when they were sometimes they'd be outside together, and by outside I mean in a restricted section where we're together. Obviously, we're not gonna like we're watching them. I don't think he's gonna. The bunny was the size of him, so he's not gonna be attacking anything. And they played together. I think he was a little afraid at first. He was a little afraid of the bunny at first. Like, you can leave that thing? And then it was very shocking that the bunny could leave. It's okay, I did my Duolingo before I get into a shit ton of trouble. Bro, did I tell my dad to do his? I got my parents and family and parents into Duolingo. I've been doing it for ages and ages and ages now. They swear to God, Dad, if you did it in years, I'm gonna upset. I have to text them. So why did I open Google Docs? So many of my posts are about okay. Boop 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 boop. I've already seen that picture. Sorry. I have to call my dad so many times because he loses his phone, so I have to call it. He's probably my most called, but every single time it's like 2 seconds, and then I just hang up. It's a good strategy, except I always leave mine on vibrate, so it doesn't work for me. I want to get rich and get a grasshopper. A grasshopper, really? I don't have a grasshopper. I would get him. Hold on, what are grasshoppers worth nowadays? I don't really like grasshoppers much. Good short color, man. I was debating going for like a squirrel. Like, I used to do this thing back in the day, and it works. It doesn't really work as well anymore, but it used to work. Where you do like my list for almost any squirrel, for example, and like put a bad long on this for the squirrel. And I've done this. It works really well with bears because bear worf is really weird. It's listed as like 1.1 to 10 betas on the minimum, but nobody actually takes anywhere near that. People take like long wrists, so pretty much you put like a decent short wrist and they're taking it, and you pretty much profited no matter what, unless you get like the worst possible bear. Although actually it doesn't work well anymore, but it used to be like way better. I don't think people take as much as they used to, but I've gotten some decent profit. My biggest win off of that probably ever was a bad short wrist into a red short collar. But this was when bears were actually good demand. And people actually like them. Actually, I don't know what pet demand is. I'm terrible at WRF. I am. I can never do WRF helpful. I'm always the one to ask, ooh. Okay, actually, I don't even need to do that. I don't need to do that, because I have a giveaway with this. The event was already done, so I can just keep those risks. For now. God, I remember Keyboard Cat. I know it's not the same spelling, but I remember Keyboard Cat. That was an old meme. Old YouTube. Little known fact, that video was actually recorded on like a VHS in like the 80s. So when the video came out, the cat was already deceased. And there's actually a second part to the famous It's actually a little more in the original video. God, what a legend. I remember Grumpy Cat. Actually, the cat who was actually older than Grumpy Cat that also had a similar thing where she always looked like she wanted to kill you, but she actually just wanted cuddles. I could have been Grumpy Cat, man. She was older and she actually ended up outliving Grumpy Cat. She was from a shelter. I kind of remember going. I was little. And she was the only girl cat in House of Boys. And she didn't take any crap. She came in. And she didn't take any crap from anyone. Good. She was like 18. We think she was 18. She could have been older. We got her at the shelter as an adult, and we don't really know her past. So, for all we know, she could have been 20. We don't know. Probably was not any older than 18 or 19, though. When she died, I mean. Yeah, she was a beast. Even when she was sick, still wouldn't take any crap from anyone. I don't know if she looked like a Turkish fan, but she didn't always act like one, so I think she was a mix. I remember finding it very weird when I was little, when I was like, in the bath, and the cat would, come over and be like, she's like, do I get in? Do I not get in? She was like considering it, and the other cats would avoid it, and I was like, whoa, she wants to swim? Hi, welcome, thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming that was you, because you just popped up, and then the sub went out. We are 13 away. I know, it's sad. We were at 6, I think we were like 761 last stream, but a bunch of people unsubbed. Lisa, oh, okay, or Sir Gilbert statue. Do I have one of those? I didn't know those were. Oh, that's in a diamond shop. What do you got? Oh, they were for Dem Beta, really? I will take that. Just for statues. Do I have any statues? I have a Greeley statue. Which one did you want? I would love free art. I like free art. Sure, go ahead. Lisa, right? I'm gonna make sure it's actually the worth because I don't wanna get scammed here. I don't think they're actually worth anything. Oh, that's not the diamond shop one. Oh, she wants the diamond shop one, right? You see the diamond shop one? I don't think I have the diamond shop one. In diamond shop. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I have those ones. Do I? They'd have a little diamond icon, right? Yeah. I don't have those. Oh, I didn't know I had a mirror statue. I have a lot. Sure, I would love to. That'd be. Oh, whoa. Well, people are coming. Hi. I have a little fan art collection, actually. It's very small, but. Yoop. This isn't really fan art. This was someone in item tracking said, wants to have their own animal drawn silly. And I was like, sure. And they did it. This counts, even though it's technically not of my animal. It's just a scarf. But it's cute. These are like two, I guess. This was my first. I was super proud of it. I did not draw any of these, by the way. If you want to see my drawings, I actually have some. Let's see. Can you take a guess which are mine? This is mine. Let's see. This is mine. This was mine too. This one's mine too, but I have absolutely no idea what it was. It was weird. I don't remember. I can't remember what it was. It was a very, very long time ago. It never got accepted. This is mine. This is for a friend. I don't think I ever sent it, obviously. This is mine. And most of these were made as a child, but I have the equal level of art skill. That's the last one I think I made. Everything else is art from people. This is the. I don't know when I got this, but I thought it was funny. He's the bad owner of the fridge. I may have an obsession with this band. I actually saw a better. I might have spent diamonds on those. I remember watching like part of Sword Art Online at one point. I don't think I finished it. I got somewhat through it. I think I got like. I don't want to. It started getting pretty dang weird, and I was like, nah, I'm not about that. But I was like, I have to start it. I have to finish it. Page. Sure, you can do whatever you want. If you have art and you like make fan art, please send it to me. I will automatically like it and put it in a little spot. I might have to switch spots. I think I'm running out of room on this wall. I'm gonna have to make a fan art den. Oh yeah, someone gave me like a crap ton of lanterns. I don't know what to do with them, so I just put them in for the price. Community page. Oh, your community page? Like your channel? Oh. Dang. Oh, that's so cute. What? That's so cute. Bro. Squid Game art. Oh no. No, don't put the guy in Squid Game. No. He's a little guy. That was actually. I actually really liked that. I watched the. I do kind of wish I got to watch it originally, and I showed my parents the show, the first season. I had already watched it at that point, but then they weren't. Then when the second and third season came out, they don't like watching with subtitles, so I had to watch the dub, and I have not actually seen the subtitle versions yet. So I'm sure they're porn. I haven't. I've only seen the dubs, unfortunately, because they don't watch dubs. I don't know why. I never understand why. She can't read subtitles. It's the same story. Like, it's not like anything's probably different in the story. It's just different acting performances that were probably better in the original language, considering dubbing. It's kind of hard because you gotta not only keep the same meaning, but also kind of make it like they're saying what they're saying, and be in the same time. It's kind of a pain. I did consider watching it like ahead of time, like I did with the first season. I didn't plan on showing it to them. I watched it the first season when it came out because it was super viral, and I finished. I was like, I enjoyed that, and I was like, hey, you guys want to watch this? I have almost at 760 again. Oh, we just lost a sub, I think. Yeah, we already hit 760 at one point. Sorry, guys. There's no giveaway at 760. We did the 760 giveaway last stream, and we lost subs. I know, it's very disappointing. Very disappointing. I mean, it's not as bad as it could have been. I mean, One time I got like a raid of like a bunch of people from like a stream, and I got like 30 subs, and I was like actually really worried at when I finished that stream because I was worried they were all gonna unsub, and then I'd be like 30 sub backwards on giveaways, and I have to be like, 43 subs till giveaway. Like, thankfully they just didn't show up, and they stayed subscribed, but they just didn't show up, which is better, I think, than them unsubbing. Unsubbers. Nobody people unsub. It's, someone resub. Fart. Lovely. Thank you for your contribution. I promise I'm an adult, guys. I'm definitely an adult. I'm not a 12-year-old. One time apparently I typed like a 12-year-old boy. Probably just trying to mess with me, but I was like, you type like a 12-year-old boy. I'm like, I was 17 at the time. I'm like, nah, I'm 17. I'm old as hell, man. I feel old sometimes, man. At like the MyChem concert, I was like, this guy next to me he actually started the conversation, which I did not. He was like, because the first band was like, oh, okay, and it was a Jersey show. Here's from Jersey, and all the people clap. I didn't, because I'm not from Jersey. I'm not gonna claim Jersey. I don't have anything wrong with Jersey. I just wasn't from Jersey. And they all clap, clap. And as the show ends, fine. I didn't really love either of the opening bands. Confession. I'm sorry. They did, I'm not saying they did a bad job. I'm just saying they weren't really my thing. But they, the guy next to me is like, hey, I know she didn't clap when it's in New Jersey. Where are you from? And I said, where I'm from. A state. It was not far at all. It's like, oh, that's not far. I'm like, well, it was a couple hour drive. You can use your imagination. Just do the math. Actually, there's probably a few states you can use if you think about it. But anyway, we talked for a bit, and then the kid, he had like a son that was with him. Oh, okay, good. Kiwi. I'm sorry. I know that means in New Zealand, but I love the name that you could call yourself a Kiwi. That's just so cute. Parents, bro, I'm jealous. American doesn't sound as nice. Kiwi sounds cute. American just kind of sounds like American. Like, it's unique, and I like it. Actually, I've had people come on here that were, like, from Australia as well. Not in two different countries, but you know what I mean? That are from, like, the same-ish, not the same time zone, because it's a pretty big continent, but it's cool. Oh, crap, yeah, I forgot. Oof, yeah, 11:30 p.m. is, like, school time, isn't it? For you guys. It's almost midnight here. We haven't started yet. We're not gonna start till, I don't know, like, the elementaries or middle school, high school started, but I know college doesn't start yet. Classes start 25th, but my first class on Tuesday, so I get an extra day off. I see people like, oh, I'm already back. I'm like, what? But yeah. College is great because you get like a month off in between. Like, I was not a fan of high school and middle school and everything. I was good at elementary school. I was one of like the gifted kids. Yeah, that didn't go well. But I was one of the 3 weeks off the whole time? That's the whole thing? Oh, for college, yeah. We got, I think my finals, I only had class on Monday. So my finals was like December 9th or something. And then we came back like mid-January, I'd say. I got lucky, yeah. We got a month off. For winter break. Which, yeah, but actually it was not that hard of a class. It was a pretty easy class. Next one that I'm taking is not going to be so fun. Actually, I don't have any problems with it, but it's not going to be a walk in the park, because it's psych. It's part of the major. I'm probably going to do, like, teaching of some sort, but I want to get my core classes here, because it's a lot closer than the school. You only have one. What? I actually heard that some places have that, yeah. Oh my god. Honestly, it's probably better, though, if you think about it. Because, like, you're kind of just, like, lost after 3 months of off, you know? And then you kind of got to recap. If you do... Like, from an academic standpoint, it's probably better to have it that way. But from being a kid who wants time off, it's not. And as someone who's probably going to be... is looking to be a teacher when they get old, when they finish college and everything... yeah, can we keep our system so I get summers, weekends, and holidays off? Yeah, that's actually, I wanted to be a teacher when I was little, man. I've always wanted to do that. Oh, you can go. No, bye, thank you. Let me know when the art's ready, by the way. If you can, you don't have to do it. I'm saying, like, if you do it, let me know. I'm just looking at the. That's so cute. Alright. Hello, everyone who's tuned. Yes, please let me know. Bye. If you're here, please say hi. I'm probably gonna have to stop when my mom and dad get home because the dog's gonna go nuts. And also, I've been going a while. Bro, my phone's about to die. Well, I've got like. Actually, wait, I'm stupid. Hold on. One moment. I'm an idiot. Why don't I. Oh. Wait. I'm just gonna put the phone on the charger while I'm streaming. Why did I think to do that in the first place? Okay. I'll be right back. Seriously, Benny? Seriously? Ah. I'm back. I'm coming. I gotta put the headphones back on. I had the. Oh, I got logged out. Dang it, just missed it. Just missed it. But I had the issue of, my cat likes to grab. Like, if you walk past, he has to grab you so you pet him. But he sometimes forgets to get his claws out. Not fun. That's the pet me. Because he thinks if he grabs you, you have to pet him. And it works. What the fudge? Oh, he stole the fucking fleece. Oh! Jeez. Well, he's gone. Or no, he's not gone. He's on my arm, but I can't do much about it. I've got a buddy now. I'm having a flea issue. Sorry. Buddy, I'm gonna have to try to squish you, but you're not gonna die because I'm terrible at squishing fleas. Smush. Oh! Okay, well, he's gone. Gone forever. Sorry, Mr. Flea. I hope you don't suffer because I feel bad. I always feel bad killing animals, like like bugs. Even that spider, I was freaked out, but I'll never finish the story. The time I'm losing my mind. Other dog goes over to sniff the spider. Spider still doesn't move at all, whatsoever. He's just been standing there. Or she. I don't know. I don't think we ever found. I don't know. There's a way to find out, I'm sure, but I didn't. I wasn't looking at it any closely. We did take one picture, I think, but anyway. It was big. And, said spider was just chilling. He was just sitting on the floor. The other dog had no idea. The only reason they even realized was because I yelled. Is like, looking at me like, why'd she yell? Like, completely bewildered. Completely unaware of the giant thing the size of his paw next to him. Other dog came over. Sniff, sniff. I was a little worried. I didn't know if they could bite. And I'm like, uh-oh, please get away. I was not happy about him being in. Still, spider didn't move at all. He just sat there. He was a chill dude. Eventually, my mom had to be the escort. I didn't want him to kill. I didn't want him to die. I didn't want to kill the spider. So, Mom had to get some like crappy little plastic Tupperware and take him outside, far into in the woods. We live near the woods, so we put him in the woods. I never saw him again, or maybe I haven't seen a wolf spider since. I don't think. Well, at least not in our house. That was the only time I ever saw him in a house. But a couple times they're outside. But I didn't want to kill. Hi, welcome. I'm just telling you a story about how my severe arachnophobia caused me a panic attack. Nah, but I started a way up back, and then so I started getting gifts, and I got distracted. Yeah, I didn't want to. I don't. He's almost definitely dead now. That spider, time wise. I mean, unless he's like an immortal spider. But you can look up how long they live. Oh god, I hate to do it on my computer. Oh, I'm gonna get jump scared by wolf spider pictures. Oh my god, that was so much worse. It was the first one that showed up was a mama with her babies. Oh god, I'm blind. Okay, don't look. Just look at the name. Just look at the name. Oh god, why are the worst pictures? 1 to 3 years, really? Oh, it's been more than that anyway. So they're definitely dead. It's been a while. It's been a few years. So they are definitely deceased, unless they're the world's longest living spider. Assuming they were an adult when we got them, so we got him as if he was a pet. No, I even snuck in like on my our theories is how he got in was if we had the door open for the dogs at one point, and he decided to say, "Oh, look, warm light," and came in and heard lots of screaming, mostly from me, all from me actually. Or he might have, hitched a ride on my dog, this dog, he's passed unfortunately, but this is a golden who was like an older golden, completely oblivious. That's the theory I personally believe. I personally believe he was on the other side of the golden, clinging to the fur, or like he ran in some bush or something, and then was like, "Oh, hey, this thing looks fun. I'm gonna climb on top of this dude." And then when he laid down, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go find somewhere else to sit." And he sat by the foot of my dog, who had absolutely no idea he was there. And then I walked in, and the whole thing happened. By the way, we did not kill him. We did not, or she. I don't know. I think we actually figured out it was a girl, but it doesn't really matter. We did not kill the spider. If you want to have my username or animal's name username is PinkyPayG, but you can. My YouTube username is like Cloudy Winter, so I would probably recommend Cloudy Winter. I had a few people here earlier, but it has started to die down, which is fine. I think I had like 5 people at one point today, very briefly. But it's later at night. I don't always stream in like weird times. I stream at weird times, actually, it's a lie. I did like, I slept like crazy because I didn't sleep the night before. Oh, I had this, the whole set. Dang, I went to that show. Probably like a song on for my own sanity because I don't like sitting in. Oh, thank you for the sub. We're 11 subs away, unfortunately, because we actually did the 760 a while back. We lost a few subs in between streams. We did I was at like 761, I think, at one point, and then I don't like doing end of stream giveaways for that exact reason. Oh, my mic's a little farther away than it should be. But yeah, I don't like doing end of stream giveaways for that exact reason, because that happens a lot. What the hell was my recommended, man? Clips that'll make your day a little better. There's compilations of I'm just speaking. God, we are weirdos in this. Oh my god, we gotta do, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, mama. Oh no, I'm getting recommended all the weird crap now. Hi, wait, I know you. Oh, you just. Yeah, you're still. Oh yeah, I know you, because you're still on the bus gifters. Hi. Yes, I know. Because I just had to edit it earlier. That's why I think I remembered the name. If you're here once in a while, I will remember. Or you have a name that's like memorable. Like that's a name that's memorable. If your name's like Bob or something, nothing to do with anyone named Bob or anything. But like if it's like a very common name and you like show up like once and I forget you, please don't be mad. Please don't be mad if I forget you. It's nothing to do with you being a bad person or anything. It's not. I'm weird. I can give you like, I love my cousins very much. But I have a decent amount of them my entire life. I still can't tell you who's who. I still have to ask. I have known these people my entire life. And I got like a 50-50 shot. It's like the girls, they're all kind of jumbled together. Weirdly enough, the boys I know, but the girls are all kind of jumbled together. And they're very nice to me. I have no reason to do this, and if they ever see this, they're going to be real mad. But they don't even know Play Animal Jam, so. Nah, it's okay. If you know me in real life and you somehow know these cousins, don't tell them, please. I don't think. There's only ever been one person on my stream who knew me in real life, but they were a friend and they'd never met my family, so. Yeah, that was cool. They were the person that introduced me to Animal Jam way back when I was a kid. Like childhood friends. I didn't even know they still played. They came back and they're like, "Oh, you have the same username." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still here." I had a weird experience. Well, it wasn't weird. It was a nice experience, but it was a little weird for me being recognized in game. That was the first time. I know I've told the story a bunch, but I'm just so happy about it. I know, tooting my own horn here, but I was just trading in Alden. I don't mean Brady's was Brady's. I'm just doing normal trading stuff, and someone says, "Hey, you used to make videos." I'm like thinking like, yeah, I still do. They used to watch me, and I'm like, oh, it was weird. They would recognize me from my videos when I had like 100 subs, not from my current videos where I have over 700. It's a little weird, but I was very flattered, and I'm like, well, thank you. It kind of felt like when I got my first piece of fan art, I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. And oh my god, I can't. It's so crazy. The Highland cow is back. Is like there's an actual new pet. Dude, that is the exact stuff I was just gifted. That is weird. I don't really collect those shops, my dad. I have some shops, but I don't really do much with. Ooh, those are cute. Those little I like the seafoam color. Like on Animal M&Ms, I think it's cute. 15 to oh, you haven't been around in a while, have you? Speaking of which, was this the rim one? I didn't mean to click the rim one. Yeah, this is the one where I put a bunch of the lanterns that I was given. Some den betas that I got. They're worth a den beta. I don't know how much they're gonna sell, but I just threw them in there. My many, many, many rims from Forgotten Desert that I run. Oh, I had a weird thing in Forgotten Desert. I got 2 of the same item back in the same adventure. The exact same one. Same color and everything. I love Highland cows. They don't anymore, but my mom, when my mom lived here before I was born, they had the neighbor had Highland cows. And the cows would sometimes like come over. Like they'd come over to the fence. But they're like down the other side of the road. We live in a rural area, obviously. This is not the city. And like our dog would come over and be like, "Whoa." Their old dog. You'd be like, "What is that?" And they just kind of look at each other like, "Whoa." They were adorable. I've seen pictures, but I wasn't born yet, so I did not get to pet the cows. That would have been so cool. They're so cute and fluffy. They're fluffy cows. They're adorable. I'm assuming they have to be groomed and like brushed. Like, do they do brush like cats? That'd be adorable. Live in a lovely way. Crazy. Oh, you left. So yeah, I can't do your crazy deals if you leave. Uh-oh. He's sniffing. So that means I think they're home. That's a sniff. He can't hear. Our current German Shepherd, he's gotten old. He can't hear very well, but he can sniff. He can sniff. But if he's sleeping, you can walk right in. He won't notice. He's a very good guard dog, you guys. He's a very good guard dog. I've literally had my mom open the door, and it like touched him, and he like kind of half awake, and then he's like, "Oh, it's Mom!" Like she's walked right in, door open, door closed. He's sleeping on the ground. He's just sleeping. Didn't hear her come up the stairs and anything. And then she's like, because his name's Kaiser. Kaiser. And then he wakes up like, whoa, oh my god, it's you! And then, how dogs act like you haven't seen them in 30 years. And, he's a mommy's boy. His mom is the best. Mom is the favorite. Even at the vet, he's much better off if he's by himself. Like, if he has to go to the vet for something, we just straight up tell them, just do it on your own. He will not do well with us. Because he gets very protective over Mom. And he's a big boy. People are usually afraid of him. Like, the vet is not a fun experience for any. He's actually, finally, he's gonna be 9 soon. And he's only now realized the vet is not trying to kill him. he has like bad allergies. Like, and I think the ear infections have actually damaged his hearing, but or maybe it's because he's old. Either one. But he's has a lot of ear infections. Very sicky boy, and he always has to go to the vet every year to get that cleared up. 'Cause you dirty boy. I'm looking at him. Sorry. But yeah, and you can't even say the word around him. At one point, you weren't allowed to say the word. If you said the word, he would run into his little bed and hide until he felt safe to come out. He hated even the word. Yes, he knows words, and yes, he can spell. Yes, he's a dog. I don't care. I don't care what they say. They can understand some spelling of words. There's certain words that if I spell out, he'll still freak out. You know, the big ones. Like the ball, walk, all that stuff. He's actually calmed, but the chat just died because I'm just ranting about my dogs. He's a good boy. Yeah, there are some vets that are allowed to work on him and some that are not. Some are allowed to touch the ear, some are not. See, he usually gets like we call it the Hannibal Lecter muzzle, because you ever see like Sounds of the Lambs where he has that thing? Yeah, it's like that, because he knocks the other ones off. He knocks like the cloth ones off. Just, one paw, just. He doesn't like it, I don't think. But personally, I don't think he'd bite them. But I understand why they put it. I think that makes it worse, in my opinion. Like, I bet if he didn't have a muzzle, he probably wouldn't be as upset. But they put it on him just because, he's a big boy, and if he could cause some damage. I don't think he'd bite, personally. I think he's all talk. I can't see him biting, especially a vet. He growls. He growls, but he doesn't bite. I can't see him biting someone intentionally. Unless it was obviously, like, danger. He almost got a fight in another dog once because we were walking. I'm sorry, I keep yapping. Like I said, this is a lot of my streams if you're new. I just yap and, like... Do people say yap still? Am I behind the times? I don't know, man. I try to be in with the kids, but... I'm a grown-up. It's funny because we were at, like, the family reunion, and I was like, if kids go in the back, I'm like, kids go in this section for the picture. I'm like, I'm 21. It's like, I was a kid till I was, like, 30. I guess in their eyes. Like, I'm 21. Why? But yeah, he's a good boy. He almost got a fight in another dog once. I will not say the breed because there's a lot of negative stereotypes about the breed. You already know who it is. It wasn't the dog's fault, though, personally. I blame the owners more than I blame the dog. And they did not actually fight. We were walking with him. Our dog, German Shepherd. His name's Kaiser, by the way. He was younger. He was like an older puppy. He's either an older puppy or like a young adult. He was not... I don't know if he was full grown, but he was close. He was bigger, and more importantly, not neutered yet. And thought he had to protect the family. And this other dog, who this is nothing bad against the breed, I am just saying this. I have nothing against this breed. I think you already know who I'm going to say now because I said this. I have nothing against pit bulls, but it was a pit bull. I will say that for clarification, but I have nothing against the dog. I don't blame the dog. I blame the owners who... The dog got off the leash. I guess, I don't know how the dog got off the leash. I don't know if she dropped the leash or what. But we see this guy coming at us, running at us. I don't think he was intending to hurt us, personally. But I was still uneasy. And I'm sure the dog, Kaiser, was like, what the heck? He probably took it as a threat. And they started circling. And I'm like, we're trying to yell at him, get him off. I don't want to touch him at this point because he's pretty upstairs circling. And... slowly, the guy who owns the pit bull slowly walks over casually, like, they're gonna kill each other over here. I don't know who would have won that fight. They did not fight. Thankfully, he got his dog, and they both left. And they didn't actually, like, try to, they just started circling and growling. Honestly, I think my guys kind of instigated it. Full disclosure, I don't think it was a fight until he was like, oh, this is a threat, I'm gonna growl. And then that's probably what started it, but he probably instigated that more than it needed to be instigated. But it was nighttime. He thought he had to protect his family. I don't think that pit bull wanted to hurt us, personally. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it didn't seem like an aggressive run to me. Because he wasn't in looking at us. We didn't even know he was there until we saw this dog. It's like, and they were around the same size at this point. So I think it would have been. It would not have been I don't think either. They would have. I don't know who would have won, but they would have both gotten injured, pretty injured. Thankfully, it didn't come to that, and everyone's okay. I don't know what happened to the pit bull. He might be alive still. I don't know. I don't know how old he was. I don't know how old he was. We never saw these people again. I hope that pit bull lived a good life, though. I don't blame the dog. I blame the owners who the dog is running free. He was on leash, but I guess the leash was lost somehow. And he just runs free, and then they start circling this other dog. Now, I look back, I think ours might have started it. I don't think it was aggressive at first. Our dog took it as a threat and started getting all mad. And then he got mad, and they started circling. He was just overprotective, which I understand. I understand why he was overprotective. But still. Thankfully, nobody fought, nobody got hurt. I just blame the owners for being incredibly slow to get their dog, as their dog is circling some other dog that they don't know and is the same size, and could seriously get hurt. And they just casually, oh, sorry, and then just walked away with it. They, took no responsibility. It was ridiculous. I was like, seriously, dude? I didn't say this because I was, 13. I was more like, oh my god, my dog was going to kill someone, but I was, thinking, seriously? Looking back, you seriously didn't even, they just slowly meandered close. If it were my dog about to be killed by another dog, you'd think you'd come over quickly. Okay, well, I don't know. I can't say that as if it would have been I think they probably were an equal fight at that point. Ours is bigger now. I think if it were, now he's smaller because he's old, but in his prime, he was a bit bigger than that dog, but he also isn't I don't know, he's never fought a day in his life at this point. He still hasn't. I don't think he's ever actually gotten in a fight. Past, wrestling with other dogs. Other dogs being my other dog. Sometimes they get into little tussles, not kill each, as in oh, I'm gonna do this, and then they wrestle a little bit sometimes. I try not to have them do that, but hi, welcome. I'm just talking about dogs. They don't I used to roughhouse with my dog at one point. My German Shepherd when he was a puppy. It took a bit to teach him not to do that because I was getting marks on me. And we had fun, but now I have a feeling if we did it now, I'd have some scars. My mom accidentally got. I say accidentally bit. It's more like she ran her finger along his tooth by accident and got this huge cut. She had to get stitches for it. You didn't even know you did it. He's just okay, why is mom yelling and why is there stuff on the ground? Why is there red stuff on the ground? He's he's a good boy. Yeah, I'm about to go to the hospital for that one. I can't imagine the damage he would do if he actually intentionally hurts, if there were or I don't know if he would I think he would bark, at least. I don't know if he'd actually bite someone, if it was just a bird. I think he's a good enough. But, you see those videos, what dogs actually do when their owners are missing. We don't get visitors very often, so he's not good with anyone coming to... If that doorbell rings, all hope is lost. I think he scared the crap out of a mailman once. He got so scared he was, refusing to stay at our... He would just put the mail on top of the mailbox and just leave. Because he came at a weird time, the dog was out. And the dog just stood at the edge of the driveway. He was unleashed because, again, it's a weird time. Why would the mailman come now? And he just had to come in the middle of the afternoon. As we're, playing with the dog. And he comes out and he's the dog, thinks, oh, I'm gonna bark at this guy. And, of course, he's a big dog, and this guy's never met him before. So this big dog running at the edge of the driveway, he never approached him. He just went at the edge of the driveway and barked. And he was pretty much just get out of there, get the mail. So then for a little while, He would just put the mail on top of the mailbox and leave. He didn't even put it in the mailbox. He just drive, put it out, and run. We had to make a pact with the mailman that we wouldn't, that we'd have to keep him in. I don't, yeah. And I don't really blame my dog on that one at all. I don't think, I know, it was a weird time for a mailman to show. And guy came on, this wasn't like early in the morning, this was like 5 p.m. This was like later in the day. It was, I know, I feel bad blaming a mailman, but like, dude, who delivers mail at 5 p.m.? Yeah, you can't just leave it on the mailbox. Sorry, I yap too much. I gotta stop saying yap. I'm trying to fit in with the kids, and I'm clearly too old for this, man. I was on like Instagram, and I saw one of those posts like, "We're the best generation." No, we're the best generation, and you know, like 2010, 2009, babies, all that. And I'm used to like 2008, and I'm like, okay. And then I saw the old person generation, all of which were younger than me, all the years. I'm not even in the old person generation anymore. I'm past that. They don't even bother anymore. I saw a 2013 on there. You are not even, I think this was actually 2020. This, 2020, like, you are a baby. What are you doing on Instagram? You're a baby. Beta. Oh my god, Gen Beta. It's crazy. I'm not even the second youngest generation now. I'm the third youngest. I don't like that. Well, to be fair, baby boomer, like, generations I feel like are faster and faster now. Like, I'm 21. I'm not happy. I'm like mid Gen Z, I think. I'm pretty much smack down in the middle of Gen Z. There's always the mini generation of 99 to 03 that everyone loves so much, and I'm like, in the 04s that I always want to sneak in there. We had the same things. It's like the mini generation of those. I call myself that even though. And then the 04s had the exact same things, and then I don't know. I had some like, I don't know if they do this. Do you remember those whole I found this out because we have at high school, we have like school iPads for like obviously for academic work, as if not, I'm sure not everyone does academic work on them, but I found out the elementary school gets them now too. We didn't when I was there, and we found this. I was like at this program for like at-risk kids, and we went there, and I'm looking at these kids like, what is he? He has an iPad, and he had like, it's all games on there. I'm like, what? They get games on their iPad. We have no games. We have 2048. That's all we've got game-wise. We have academic. If you count Duolingo as a game, then maybe Duolingo. We have like. Funnily enough, Zoom actually got banned on our iPad in 2019. The Zoom app, we only could download certain apps, but Zoom got taken off because people were voice calling in class, video calling in class. The next year, obviously, Zoom was back in. I've never actually gotten to 2048. I got to 1028. I think I've gotten to 1024 though. Now, when it's the only game you've got, you get it. But anyway. But yeah, like, Zoom was actually banned on our iPads. And then the next year, of course, was COVID, and magically Zoom was no longer banned. Zoom was how we had class. Bro, I hate it when, like, the code wouldn't work for class, and you're, like, desperately trying to email the teacher. I'm like, hey, one time I accidentally emailed the teacher my private email. Yikes. I felt bad. I was like, oh, God, I have to identify myself though, don't I? Because it was my homework. I was like, shoot, how do I identify myself here? It wasn't anything too cringe, thank God. Because I was using my phone, and my phone has both. The school email no longer exists because I'm out of high school, but I'm so tired, man. School was interesting. School was, but yeah. Then Zoom was mandatory. I remember, like, I would, like, frantically type that code over and over again, trying to get into class sometimes, and then I'm like, well, I guess I missed class because I can't get in. And I'd email the teacher like, I couldn't get in the class today. What do we do? Sometimes they'd be like, well, type the code again. I'm like, no, I tried. I always love that. Type the code again. What? My math teacher was actually quite smart. It was kind of a jerk sometimes, but there was one thing I thought was quite smart. During his class, at least once during the virtual class, everyone would get asked a question. It's like just say that you were. I'm streaming, but oh, you're here. Are you here yet? Not yet. Like for example, oh blank. I'm not gonna say any names. What do you know the answer? And I think when I came, I'm not really sure. I just want to listen because I didn't. I was not good at math, but one girl wasn't even there, and it was just, what do you know the answer? Silence. Are you there? Silence. I see. And then wrote something down. I'm like, oh. We're all just like, ooh, because camera could be off. Hi, I'm streaming. The camera was allowed to be off, so everyone had their camera off, of course. That was on my phone, let's be here for real, but I did listen. I actually did listen to the online school stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Just vibing. Yeah, that was we were like, oh, none of us said, we were all, obviously you had to stay muted unless spoken to or asking a question or something. And they have like some physical, in real life kids some kids return to school with like COVID restrictions. I did online till like the restrictions were lifted. The restrictions are pretty bad. And a lot of kids did online. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna. Don't know. Maybe I should probably stop streaming. Nah. I usually don't stream when my parents are at home. Okay. This is over then. Thank you for the gifts. I actually got some wrists. I was very surprised to get those wrists. I didn't expect to get those wrists. The person who gave me the wrists still here? I don't think they are. Where are they? Okay, I think they're gone by now, but that's fine. I'm gonna dip because my parents are home. I feel weird streaming when my parents are home because I don't want to, ruin their. I just feel like weird doing that. I'm gonna go in a while. Bye.